Drinks on chill, got drinks on chill. Lights get dim and I think I will. I work so hard that I think I will. Yeah, the long week, how you think I feel? History favors the bold dog. Roll something, make sure my story gets told. Make sure our story gets told. The night's forever young, it's us that get old. Chance to do it. I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them shout. Yeah. I want the top, 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 top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top, 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 top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top, 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 top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them shout. Yeah.
Closing in on first pitch in Cleveland. The Twins and the Indians are on their way next. On a lazy Sunday afternoon, what better than baseball to tide you over? From Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland, today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see, we're even at a game apiece. Yesterday afternoon's game was a fun one to watch, and I think this one should be equally entertaining.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins. As Ron Gardenhire's starting nine will look like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Johnny Giavotella will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 107.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Chris Carter will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Very sharp here to these first 2 hitters. Back-to-back strikeouts. Doesn't look like it took him long to settle in here at home.
Michael Lee will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
You talk about a feast or famine inning. How about this sequence? Strikeout, strikeout, home run. You can never take anything for granted in this game.
Number 4 will stand in hoping he can be the same kind of run producer he was yesterday when he drove in 3 of his guys' 4 eventual runs. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball.
didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. He had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
David Lee will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Let's go.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Let's go, Indians!
The 3-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Number 11 will stand in for the first time here. And a ball, 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Twins are off to an early 1-0 lead. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. Jay Lee will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Roger Doran will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And a slider tails outside for ball one. And this is swung on and pretty well hit out to deep left center field. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Jose Ramirez steps in now. And that misses inside 1-0.
Obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
A throw behind the runner at second. Smart to keep an eye on him. A runner at second, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Swing and a liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
And these soft ones like that are usually the tougher plays to make. You'll see a lot of guys jump too early on this ball thinking that it's going to get there a little bit quicker. But he times this one perfectly and brings it down.
Number 27 will get his first opportunity now with that leadoff man still at second here with 1 gone now. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Lee will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Dale Tomlinson will see if he can keep his hot bat going, as he was 4 for 4 in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Oswaldo Arcia will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Now a fastball, as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Joe Mauer will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
Now the first pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and this goes right behind him at second and into center field.
Well, the difficult part about this throw for a pitcher is that when he steps off and then spins his body like that, for a brief second there, he loses sight of the second base bag. And then when you pick it back up, you've got guys moving this way and that. Sometimes it's tough to lock back on.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
The 1-1 home. A little bit outside. 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Number 67 waits on deck. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Number 67 will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Johnny Giavotella will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Turn the deuce!
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Chris Carter will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First offering on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
0-2 now to a guy who struck out 212 times last year to lead the major leagues. That's not a good combination.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Twins strand a pair. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Jake Taylor will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season.
Taylor.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a rather easy first out.
Batting sixth. Left fielder.
Michael Brantley will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Oh, 1 pitch is a high chopper over to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for him. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Yan Gomes will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Michael Lee is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And the control looks to be a little off here to start the third.
Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, Then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Number 4 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center, and he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
The batter, shortstop, David Lee.
David Lee will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
On the way. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they're up 1-0. Jason Kipnis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And he takes ball 1. And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
And now we'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
I've got a pretty good feeling that once he put this ball down, he's thinking, wow, this is going to be a hit, no problem. But not so fast. What a heck of an effort down there at third to barehand that ball and then get enough on it to get his man.
Mike Aviles will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled at the plate. And he comes through on 0-2 as this pitch is driven into right. It's a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Roger Doran will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this is right by Mauer to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
3-0 now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Get a couple runs. Come on, don't throw it.
The 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to get through for his second hit of the afternoon. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Jose Ramirez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. The next pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Giavotella on to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
The designated hitter, number 11.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The 1-0 home. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace. A good tempo to him out there right now.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here's a ground ball to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Joe Mauer will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Taylor will put this one away, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 27.
You can do it.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And this is hit well towards the hole. From deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Dale Tomlinson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Fouled straight back. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Give him the green light!
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, don't go down looking.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Jake Taylor will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Michael Brantley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
The 2-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the third out of the inning. Indians leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Number 67 will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
On the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Johnny Giavotella will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, It wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bouncing ball to the left side, and it's going to find a hole over there into left for a 1-out hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Number 23, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Sometimes you just get the feeling early on things are not going to go your way. I mean, this strikeout gives him the hat trick already. And you got to figure he's still got at least 1 or 2 ABs left. This could turn out real ugly unless he's able to turn things around.
Michael Lee will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Yan Gomes will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. First pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Here we go, Indian.
And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Number 67 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason.
One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he struck him out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Mike Aviles will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And Aviles will watch this one miss, and it evens the count at 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Indians go down 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Number 4 will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
To start the inning, it's ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated enough to even flinch.
And there's ball 2.
Here you go, guys.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Fouled back. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
David Lee will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around.
Come on, Indian.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Go Indian.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
3-0 is on the way. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And sometimes, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Number 11 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And this is one of the reasons why this guy's a major leaguer now, and that's his speed. He's going to be asked to run quite a bit, I'd imagine. And that right there is his first big league stolen base.
Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close.
Run the runner down.
Swing and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And a barehanded pickup. Throw gets him 2 down.
Oh, boy, that is a very tough, very dangerous play down there at third. He's got to keep focused on the baseball somehow, but he's also got the business end of that broken bat headed right at him. So that's a nice job to sidestep the danger and then get the out at first.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Go try.
And this is low, ball 1. Ike, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And no chance to get the recovery play at first, and now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay.
Well, all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Joe Mauer will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
I sold soda.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Tomlinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Twins 2 and the Indians 1. Roger Doran will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the sixth. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Low for ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Jose Ramirez will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Number 27 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Brian Shaw is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Brian Shaw.
Number 67 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 67.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And this ball will be chopped foul. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game, and they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And standing in, the second baseman, Johnny Giavotella. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Go.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Chris Carter will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Get to!
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
Michael Lee will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Oh, that is such a good pitch. First pitch changeup, when you know a guy's a first pitch fastball guy, just use his aggressiveness against him.
One and one.
Put your right glasses on.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit.
No rushing!
The batter, number 4.
Number 4 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
It's time for the
Twins strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Dale Tomlinson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Not the greatest swing that time as this is hit back toward the mound. Barehanded pickup. Throw will not be in time. So good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Here comes Ron Gardenhire ambling out of the Twins dugout. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fien here. Jake Taylor will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. 2-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another full count pitch home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And this is fouled straight back. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Michael Brantley will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And this is where the Indians just need one hit.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. The 2-2 coming. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Number 67 is there, and he has it for the out. Tim Stauffer will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
For Minnesota, number 22, Tim Stauffer.
Yan Gomes will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But a great diving catch, and this could be a double play.
Boy, late on in a close game, that's where a pitcher really needs to be able to rely on his defense. And they bail him out here because that ball was a rocket shot. And that's just a super play out there to lay himself out and take away that hit.
Jason Kipnis will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. Back up the middle, and that, but a dive will knock this down. Mike Aviles will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Stephen Pryor will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Roger Doran will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Kipnis off a second. Now the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Ball one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. On to Giavotella for the force, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 3 and the Twins 2. Gavin Floyd is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Gavin Floyd.
David Lee will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Shortstop, David Lee.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's one hit towards the hole. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Number 11 will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Three and 1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Oswaldo Arcia will step in. An RBI single this last time around. First pitch on its way from Floyd. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Grounded foul. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now this pitch is swung on and lined into right center field over the head of Kipnis and down for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Eduardo Nunez will come on now and pinch run here. Joe Mauer will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Lays off 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Full count now, 3-2. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with one away? Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Scott Atchison will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Chris Denorfia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 17, Chris Denorfia.
Number 67 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
This guy's been in situations like this so many times before. He's got plenty to call on upstairs to try to help him work out of this jam.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And that is just fouled. And that would have chased everybody home. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a ground ball to first. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and he gets out of the jam. A double play as they hold on to their lead, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 9.
Osmil Pinto is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Jose Ramirez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Jose Ramirez.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Number 67 is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. One pitch, one gone.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Number 27 will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Upstairs again here, it's 2-1. This is swung on and hit over to Giavotella at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Dale Tomlinson will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. In there, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fouled back. One-two pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Jake Taylor would be next. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. A payoff pitch one more time. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 37, Cody.
Johnny Giavotella will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Johnny Giavotella.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Fouled straight back. And here's a ball hit in the air. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
With him in there trying to preserve a one-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach it. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Chris Carter will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for the second out.
And that's telling him how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Michael Lee will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Way outside. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the ninth. You cannot put that tying run on base.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And boy, if there's one thing you don't want to do when you're an out away from sewing up the ball game, this is it. Now you put the tying run on base, so all it'll take is a ball in the gap to even this thing up.
Number 4 will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 3-2. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brian Shaw. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Casey Fee. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.